So in this video, I'm going to explain why match betting is dead. Now, of course, that's a bold statement, but it's also a fact. And I'm going to show you why, back it up with evidence, and most importantly, give you the solution for what replaces it. So before I move on to the presentation with all of the facts, I'm just going to have a look at Google Trends. So these measures the popularity of search terms, and this is dating back to 2004 with match betting. Now, of course, it didn't really become overly popular until around sort of 2015, 2016. I think it was around the sort of 2013 mark that I got involved in it, and it served me well. I won't lie, but I stopped doing it in around 2015, 2016. I might have taken up the old offer, but even back then, it was becoming increasingly more difficult. And of course, I was heavily involved in tennis trading back then by this stage, and I completely replaced my income and obviously a lot more with tennis trading. But obviously, the popularity still continued despite there being problems with, gubbing by bookmakers and all sorts of things. Even back then, that's just got worse. The offers have got worse, and as you can see, quite a dramatic downturn in this trend. I mean, really, the facts really don't lie. Now, if we compare that to tennis trading over the same period, absolutely consistent, no downturn whatsoever. Let's compare that to forex trading. There's been a few sort of highs and lows. There was quite a bit of a low around the sort of COVID time, but it's picked up again, and there'll always be a place for forex trading. I am a professional forex trader as well. I've been doing that long before even getting involved in sports trading, and continue to do so. And I also provide a strategy for doing this. So what about and trading altogether? Actually, quite a bit of an uptrend here from having a bit of a around the sort of COVID time again, having a bit of a dip, then coming back. Now, obviously, it's been well noted that people are looking for side incomes, and people building online businesses has increased certainly over the last 10 years, and it's actually much more important now to have a side income, with obviously the cost of living and the economic instability. So this is an increasing trend. But what sort of side businesses are people looking at? Now, dropshipping was all the buzz a couple of years ago, but it's common knowledge now that dropshipping is also dead. Again, the stats don't lie. If you follow my trading videos, I am a big believer in stats, and basically so should you be. Amazon FBA, same things happened. All the buzz a few years ago completely died a death. These are not the ways to make money in 2025. So, as you can see, the stats don't lie, but neither do the facts. So, why is match betting not the way to be making money in 2025? First off, bookmaker restrictions. Accounts are being limited or banned faster than ever, especially if you show consistent profit with the actual bookmaker. Now, this was a big problem even back in 2013, 14, 15 when I was doing it. I even had 200, excuse me, £250 taken from me by William Hill. Now, that was enough to annoy me then. It would also annoy me now. You run these sort of risks, and it's happening more and more often. Secondly, reduced offers. The golden days of big sign-up bonuses, and of course the reload offers, which would actually keep you going on a monthly basis, are long gone. It's mostly scraps. You've got to jump through hoops to make a couple of quid, and it takes a lot of time. Risk versus reward imbalance. Too much hassle for tiny profits. You're messing around with lots of spreadsheets, all your multi-accounting, changing email addresses, using VPNs, all that kind of thing. It's just a lot of effort for tiny amounts of profit. Now, AI monitoring has been the big thing in the last couple of years. So this has taken the whole idea of bookmakers gumming you and closing your accounts to a whole new level. They do use sophisticated tracking to spot match bettors instantly. So gone were the days where you could do the sign up, perhaps a couple of reloads, and then get closed down. They're spotting it straight away. And of course, the community shift. So it was a thriving space, but it's obvious the forums and groups are quieter. And of course, you saw from the stats, people just aren't interested anymore. They're realizing it's not the way to make money. And of course, that we showed that in the downtrend on Google Trends. So, why trading is taking over? Now, obviously, I have a vested interest in tennis trading. I've done it for well over 10 years, certainly 12 to 15 years consistently, probably a bit of a messing around before then. So unlike match betting, trading isn't reliant on bookmaker generosity. It is based on skill and market movements. Now you're not fighting bookies, you're using Betfair, so you're trading against other traders. You get no limits or bans. Scalability. Profits grow with knowledge and bankroll, unlike match betting, which of course has a ceiling. Now, back in 2015, when I did scrap it, I had his ceiling. I was doing the sort of maximum I could, but I just couldn't get anywhere near the profit that I was making with tennis trading. Now, with data and AI tools, traders can now have access to advanced models, live stats, prediction software. So it makes these strategies much more accessible. So I provide the course. There are other traders out there in football trading, horse race trading. There's lots of opportunities out there to get involved. Skill and hacks. So trading is about decision making, psychology, and timing, not just following a loophole. So it's not a hack. You're actually developing a skill, and of course this will improve over time. Now there is a degree of excitement with trading. Of course, you've got live markets, momentum swings, and of course the different strategies that make it more engaging. Um, than grinding small fixed profits. With trading, you'd obviously aim for a certain amount of profit. A lot of the time, it's going to excel that. If you're spending an hour to make £5 on a Coral free bet, um, that's just not exciting at all. Now, of course, lots of ex-match bettors are moving into trading because naturally it is the next level of betting. It uses the same foundation of understanding odds, value, and risk, but often obviously opens up a much bigger playing field. Now, this is very true that people who already did match betting often find trading is a natural progression, but has unlimited upside. Now, I've noticed this over the years, the increase in ex-match bettors signing up to my course and starting to trade tennis matches and doing very well from it. And particularly in the last couple of years, this has absolutely excelled. So if you're still grinding match betting in 2025, you're essentially running on fumes. So bookies have won that battle, but exchanges are where the war is. Now, I would say that trading is the evolution. It's sharper, freer, and built for the future. Obviously, I have a vested interest in making this video. I'm not going to make any secrets about that. But as you can see, this video is purely based on stats and facts, which don't lie. I'll be more than happy to hear from anyone that does match betting to try and defend it. But yeah, I think you're probably losing, entering into a losing battle there, I'm afraid. But please do feel free to drop your comments in the comment section below, and let's have a bit of a discussion about it. But I think you'll agree with me that the facts speak for themselves. Now, if you would like to begin your journey into tennis trading, you can of course do at protennistrader.teachable.com.
where I offer the full package to get you up and running as a professional tennis trader. You can start off with my free video course, a free introduction into tennis trading. If you would like to join the complete one, that provides absolutely everything you need and also includes a month of platinum traders. Now, I am also a Forex trader and I offer the one Forex strategy on my website. And of course, please do follow me on YouTube, Pro Tennis Trader, where you can find loads of trading videos, in-play analysis, trading psychology, and a lot more. Until the next time, good luck with your trading, and I'll speak to you soon.